Today being September 11th and the anniversary of everything that happened here, being the longest war in history, in U.S. history, to reflect not only back on my military service, but on my fire department service, but to have this project on today, it was fitting. And I actually thought Mary did this on purpose, and because I really didn't want anything going on, I usually just stay to myself on this date and do what I need to do. But what's more fitting to come out here to look at the next generation of leaders in this country, the next generation of people that are going to make a difference, and showing their peers, not just their peers, but older people too, that you can make a difference if you want to make a difference in life. You can sit there and say, I don't have enough time, can't put the Game Boy down, I can't get rid of the Xbox, Facebook is looking for me, Instagram, all that stuff, right? Or you can come out into the community and do something and see something that you see in the backyard of the community that will make a difference, not just of the people here in Voorheesville, not just for Albany County, but for this great capital district, because it's amazing how many people, it's like the airport, you drive by the airport and you're like, what are people looking at? And they're just sitting there watching the planes take off and land, and it's the same thing with trains. And for him to look at this site and saying, hey, you know what, people come here, they take pictures, they watch the trains go by, says a lot about you. And to earn your Eagle badge also says a lot about your dedication. And it's an honor to really thank you for everything.
This was fitting. This is because this is about community. This is about building community. This is about strengthening our community. And huge shout out to the county exec, our Voorheesville, our mayor, our trustees, all the people that have been involved in the rail trail, growing it, and just building upon it. It has been probably one of the best things to happen in this region, and amazing feedback. And as you know, we're going to end up with rail trails statewide, so you were way ahead of the game, Danny, in terms of rail trails and what they mean and how much they build community, let alone bring people out into the community. And so to our amazing Eagle Scout, I have to say, I think this is a wonderful way to have done this on 9/11, because you are part of our future, and it's somebody like you who gives us hope that we do have future leaders, that we have students, that we have youth who care, who recognize the importance of giving back, and who are willing to work as hard as you have worked to take on such an ambitious project. So you wear every badge you have, you wear it well.
So when Michael came to us, what was that, 15 years ago? When you first, we were a little skeptical. It was a pretty ambitious project, but he I don't want to say he proved us wrong. We had faith in him, and he proved us right. We were right to have faith in him. He did a great job. Very much, as the county executive has mentioned, very much a collaborative effort. He had some great partners, obviously starting with his parents, and Lance Moore and Brad Hoteling and Larry and the other guys at DPW for Voorheesville, the county. I'm sure Michael's going to go through the list. The School Foundation and Mark King and the Conservancy. So a lot of went into this, a lot of planning, and a lot of effort on Michael's part, but he corralled it all. He kept it going, and did a magnificent job.
It's amazing what you've done here. It's amazing what you've done for the community, for the village, and as everybody said, this is leadership at its highest level, and it's something that you can come back, look at, and be proud of for forever. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for this. This is a wonderful project, and it's another example of what the rail trail can do in this community. And I don't know if folks remember back, it's getting to be closer to 30 years ago when the rail trail was envisioned, that one of the sources of sort of opposition to the project was the loss of the tracks from people who are big rail fans. And this kind of project recognizes the history of the railroad and allows people to share in the remaining railroad. And I think it's a great example of how the rail trail really was a huge community benefit, is continuing to be a huge community benefit, but we can also accommodate all sorts of uses and all sorts of interests. This is truly one of the more impressive Eagle Scout projects I've ever seen, and I am just awed by this. This is a great effort, and I want to thank the county and the village for their tremendous flexibility in accommodating projects like this and really seeing the potential and the vision for the rail trail. It's wonderful, and thanks for your great effort.
He's always been interested in the trains, so I'm excited that he got to do something for the community that is really near and dear to his heart. And I'm also just awed by the community all around us, the county executive and his colleagues and the community, the builders, Mr. Haladen, everybody, Mr. Strott, the mayor, just have been here 100% for him. And it's just really cool to see.
I think it's just a great example of the definition of community effort, right? Everybody pitched in together and made a lot happen in a really short amount of time when he really started it. And as most of us know, working on a deadline to his birthday to get the Eagle paperwork submitted and done on time. So big thank you for everybody to step up and help.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming today, especially today is 9/11, and as I was only a little over 2 weeks old, I can still feel the weight of that, and I think it was really, I was hesitant to have the press conference today when I was first approached to do it, but I'm glad we are, because as I was, it was shared with me that today is a day of service, and what the Eagle badge, what that represents, is service to your community. The only way to obtain it is to do a project that will serve the community, and that's what I tried to do. Yes, I enjoy trains. Yes, I loved learning how to build, but it really is just because I wanted to, serve my community. And I want to thank County Executive McCoy and Assembly Woman Pat Fahey. Yeah, so as mentioned, the project is not fully completed, but we are very close. What will happen next is we're going to make it handicap accessible, and then after we do that, we're going to do some landscaping and to pretty it all up for the village and the county and anyone using the rail trail and all the train enthusiasts that want to be here. That'll be next, along with a decorative railing to keep it safe for the public.